Hello, hello. If you're watching this part of the video, you're watching the replay. So make sure to use hashtag replay so I can thank you so much for watching. If you want to be notified anytime that I go live, all you need to do, press down on my face, hit follow, ring the bell. If another presenter shared this video with you, please make sure you go back and you shop with her. For those of you new here, welcome. My name is Katie. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I work full time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best. And I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. And today, what I thought I would do is share with you all of the Younique liquid shadows. They are part of this month's special. So if you're interested in that, make sure you comment special. Before I put on any of my eye makeup, though, I always use my Moodstruck eye primer. This is great at really allowing those pigments to pop, prevent them from creasing, and help hold them in place all day long. So I just take that eye primer on the lid all over, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. I am good to go. Now, ideally, you want to let that eye primer set for about 5 minutes or so. I love my liquid shadows, you all. They're prismatic, so depending on how the light hits it, it looks like you're wearing a couple of different eyeshadows. They are long wearing. They are super easy to apply. You can apply them with your fingers. You can apply them with the applicator. You can use a brush. They're smudge resistant. And what happens is they go on like a cream, but then they dry down like a powder. Now, I have found for best results, you want to blend it out while it's still damp because then it kind of sets in place, but it's going to last you all day long. You can wear it with other pressed shadows, with other liquid shadows, with the cream shadow sticks. There's a lot of different ways that you can wear the liquid shadows. All right. The pigments are really, really vibrant and rich. They're so beautiful. So I wanted to go through today. I wanted to swatch I'm going to take my watch off. That tells you I'm getting serious, right? I wanted to swatch with you all of the different liquid shadows so you can see what the different colors look like, and then I will apply a couple to my lid and lids. I have 2 eyelids. I'll apply a couple to the eyelids, and then we'll go from there. All right. So let's get into the ones that are the most recent. All right. So Younique recently launched a couple of new liquid shadows. Let me grab them here. They are in my limited edition stash of makeup supplies. All right. The first one here, it's called Authentic. This is a great bronze color. So again, this is the packaging. This is the doe foot applicator. You can use that applicator, swipe that pigment on, and you're going to get a lot of pigment. All right. But you can also, if you apply with your ring finger, you're going to get a little bit less of an application. So I'll show you that here in a minute. The next one we have here is Agreeable. This is a gorgeous green color. So again, you can swipe that on with the applicator, or let me show you with this one. All right. So I'm going to just take my ring finger and I'm going to take that and I'm going to apply it to the lid. And you can see by doing that, I'm getting a little bit less pigment than what I would if I had used the doe foot applicator. If I used the applicator, it would be a lot darker, but because I'm using my ring finger, it's just a little bit of a lighter application. All right, so now I got to make my eyes even. Don't worry, I will create a gorgeous eye look. Just stay tuned. I'm going to keep building on this as we go because you all know me. I love to play with the eye makeup and the lip makeup and all of that while I'm applying it and swatching it so you can see what it looks like. But look at that green. Isn't that gorgeous? So you can see it's very different, right, than how I swatched it on the arm. And it's all in the technique of applying it. So this is with the doe foot applicator. This is with my ring finger. All right. The ring finger applies the least amount of pressure to the lid. So you want to make sure that you always, when you're blending out, you use that ring finger. Your eyelid, like the skin, is very thin. Rambunctious is a gorgeous blue color, so I'll swatch that. I like to use that as an eyeliner. It's great at really bringing out the whites in your eyes. All right. Next up are some of my favorite liquid shadows. This one here, it's called Giggly. It is a matte pale pink. I actually restocked on this recently. I'm just waiting for this one to completely run out. But you can see as these dry down, they dry down in a little bit more of a matte. They're not necessarily shimmer. The pigments are just absolutely gorgeous. So they're very pigmented. All right. Next up, we have Businesslike. This is a gorgeous mauve color. Let me see if I can find it. Got to get them all out here. This is a matte mauve. This is one of my favorites. These two right here, I wear all of the time. Giggly and businesslike. So for my personal recommendation, I really, really like these two liquid shadows. Just my personal preference. Next up, we have Willed. This is actually a really great transition color. This is a matte plum brown color. Look at that. So you can see it's different from that bronze up here, but it would go really, really well together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take that fluffy crease brush. I'm going to put that Willed. I love to use Willed as a transition color in the outer corner. So normally what I would do is I'd apply this first and then I'd go on top with that green, but we're going to just do it the other way around. It'll be okay. Not too stressed about it. So this is another way that you can apply the liquid shadows is by taking a little bit of that product onto the end of a brush and then blending it out. You can see now I have this gorgeous transition color. I'm not worried about making it too sloppy because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my foundation and I will clean up any of those harsh lines. All right, so just taking that, blending it out. Look at that. Gorgeous. Love it. So that is Willed, that plum brown color. You can see it's drying down as a matte. All right. Next up, we have Overt. This is a matte rich brown. So this is a little bit darker and it's more of a true brown versus having a little bit of that plum to it. So you can see the difference between those two colors. Another great option as a transition color. Ornate, you all know me, I love my shimmers. This is an olive brown satin, but it has a golden pearl finish to it. Look at that. I love that pearl finish. It just adds that dimension to it. And again, satin, it means it's going to not be necessarily matte, but with that pearl finish, it does give it a little bit of like a metallic feel, right? Love it. Next up is Egotistical. This is a raspberry satin with a pink pearl finish. So again, it's going to have a little bit of that shimmer to it, right? Very, very, look at that. Just very, very rich in the pigments. Love the quality of them as well. This one right here, my go-to absolute favorite. It's called Reverent. It is a champagne satin, and I use this all the time. It has a little bit of a pink to it. What I'm going to do to kind of help finish off this eye makeup look that I've created is I'm going to take that Reverent, if I can. Again, I'm at the end of this bottle. I'm going to take a little bit of that in the inner corner. I'm going to just take the ring finger and kind of blend that out. So you can see I'm just kind of transforming and creating this gorgeous eye makeup look. And because, I mean, I do know I have like 3 eyeshadows on, okay? But because they are prismatic, depending on how the light hits it, it really creates a gorgeous multi-dimensional eye makeup look. All right, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm here for it. It goes well with my shirt. You all know me. I like to be matchy-matchy with my shirt. All right, the last liquid shadow I'm going to show you is called Exalted. This is a coral satin, but it's going to have a golden pearl finish. All right. Oh, am I at the end of this one too? Get in there. Look at that. Absolutely fabulous. So there you have it. Those are all of the liquid shadows that are currently available on the website. Now, these are all part of this month's special. This month's special is your choice. Any 2 select products for 15% savings, 3 or more for 20% savings. If you need the link, make sure you comment special and I can send that to you. I hope that you have a fabulous day and I'll talk to you soon.